What's up, Sun Rays? Welcome back to the channel. It's Ray. If you're new here, welcome. Today we have some more empties. I know, guys, I'm getting through products fairly quickly, I must say, and yeah, I'm going to share them with you today. Now, I do have hair products as well as household items, body care, and things like that. I know you guys are probably more interested in the hair care, so we're going to start with that first. And then if you guys want to move on, you can move on. If you want to stay for all the video, then you're welcome to stay. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, guys, so I am going to just pick out of my bag. This is just the hair care stuff. I got two other bags over there with other stuff in it, but let's just start with hair care first. So the first thing that got used up was this Not Your Mother's Coconut Milk and Agave Nectar Conditioner. If you guys remember, I did a video on the shampoo and conditioner combo. I'll leave it here if you haven't seen it. My husband actually finished the shampoo and then he just finished the conditioner. Took him a while, which makes me think that he probably didn't really care for it that much because it took a while for him to finish this, but it's finally finished. I would not repurchase it. That's just me. I've had a lot of people say that they really like this shampoo and conditioner. This is the coconut milk and agave. Like I said, it was not as moisturizing as I want it to be for my type 4 hair, so I probably would not repurchase. Next thing I used up was the coconut water curl coating co-wash from Camille Rose. I like this co-wash. It's very creamy. It's very moisturizing. It's very softening to the hair. It does cleanse the hair, but it is a gentle cleanse. This is not something I would use every week as my regular cleanser. It is something that I would use midweek. Maybe I had a bad hair day, wanted to refresh my hair, and I would just go in with this to, you know, get off whatever was in my hair and then go ahead and apply something new to it. You know, so there's no flaking or anything, but this is really good. It says maximum hydration, and I do believe that it does give you maximum hydration. So yes, I would repurchase this. Next thing I used was the She Scented Curl Moist Conditioner for Super Duper Moisture. And this was my first time picking this up. I like She Scented. I like their deep conditioners, but I had never tried this one. I picked this one up to give it a try, and it was just okay. It was, I'm sorry I didn't give you the smell on the other things. It was just okay. This kind of has a citrusy scent to it. It's actually with mango extract and avocado oil. That's why I thought I would like it, because it had avocado oil in it. Maybe it's the mango I'm smelling, but it smells more citrusy to me. But it was just okay. It did have some slip. It did soften, but it just wasn't what I normally get from She Scented deep conditioners. So this would be one that I probably would not repurchase. I would repurchase one of the other ones I like better. But especially because it said for super duper moisture. I didn't feel like I got super duper moisture with this. Next thing I used up was the Nature's Little Secret Agave Nectar Moisturizing Treatment. Guys, I really do like this one. This one has a lot of slip. It gives you the moisture that you want. You're able to detangle with this one. At least I am. I love Nature's Little Secret deep conditioners. I love their shampoos. You guys know I have a discount code. I'll leave it here on the screen. So if you're interested in trying them out, go ahead and use that discount code when you go over to the site, or you can go down below, click the link, and it'll get you right over there as well. But this one is really good. I like all of them. So yeah, if you haven't tried Nature's Little Secret, I say give it a try, and yes, I would repurchase. Next thing I used up, guys, was the Aunt Jackie's Ice Curls Glossy Curling Jelly. You guys know I love this. I love this gel. I feel like it goes with every leave-in that I've tried it with. I feel like it gives me plump curls. I feel like it gives me definition. I feel like it gives me softer curls. It does have a little cast to it that will hold your hair, but it's still soft and it's still movable. It's flexible. In my opinion, I just love this gel. I can't say enough about it. It does have glycerin, I think, as like the second ingredient or something like that, but it's not one of those gels that make your hair feel really sticky or gummy like some glycerin heavy gels do. This one feels very much like a regular gel, and I really enjoy it. I have a few different combos on my channel using this gel. I'll try to link them here if I have space in the cards, but if not, you can just Google Aunt Jackie's on my page, and you know, all the combos should come up where I use this, but I definitely would repurchase this. Next thing I used up was the Eden Body Works Anti-Breakage Deep Conditioner. This is from their Lavender Aloe line. I love this deep conditioner. It is not one that goes on with the same amount of slip as some of my other favorites do, but it definitely goes on pretty nicely. And once you apply heat to it and rinse it out, your hair feels so good. At least my hair does. It feels so good. It gives me the moisture I want, gives me the softness I want, it gives me the shine that I want. It makes me feel like my hair is ready to be styled. So I really enjoyed this deep conditioner. You know, it's hit or miss for some people, but it's a favorite of mine. So yes, I would repurchase. Next thing I used up was the She Scented Tahiti Cocktail Curl Enhancing Jelly, which looks like this, guys. I talked about this, or I've talked about it for a while now. And when I first used it, I really liked it with the leave-in. But I used it with other things too, and it still was okay. But I will say that I think that the formula changed some kind of way. I could be wrong, but when I used to use this, it had more of a thicker consistency, and then when I broke open a new one, it was more thin. It felt like I didn't get the same amount of hold as I did before. It doesn't mean that I don't like it, it just means that it's different somehow for me, but I definitely like it. I like that it does define the hair, and but you will get a little bit smaller curls with this. Meaning they look a little bit more shingled, not as clumped together. So if you like that, this is one that you may like. You also get softer hair, bigger hair, at least I do. It does have hold, so if you use a lot, you will get a hold, you will get a slight crunch to it, but for the most part, it's a softer hold, and I like it. I'm going to finish out the other one, and then I'll be able to tell you more if it's going to be, if it's going to stay as one of my favorites or not. I'm just back on the fence about it for some reason. I don't know. So yeah, I think I would repurchase this, but to be determined. Next thing I used up was the Camille Rose Coconut Water Penetrating Hair Treatment. Love this deep conditioner. Actually, I don't think this is a deep conditioner. This is actually is a rinse out conditioner for silky soft hair. That's what it says. Concentrated rinse out conditioner. Who knew? For the longest, I've been thinking this was a deep conditioner, and I think one of you got in my comments and said, it's funny how, you know, everybody uses that as a deep conditioner. It's actually a rinse out. It doesn't say anything about deep conditioner, something like that. And I went and looked, and sure enough, they're correct. It does say it is a rinse out conditioner. We all have been using it as a deep conditioner, I think, because it says penetrating hair treatment. I love it as a deep conditioner. That's what I use it for. I don't use it as a rinse out conditioner. I would not use something this thick or the cost on it as a rinse out conditioner. I would use something less expensive, more ounces for a rinse out conditioner, because I use rinse out conditioners to detangle with. So I will continue to use this as a deep conditioner. I think it works well as a deep conditioner. You let me know, do you use it as a rinse out or a deep conditioner? Let us know in the comments section below, and which one you prefer it as. But yes, I would repurchase this as a deep conditioner. Next thing I used up was the Sauce Beauty Smoothing Curl Hair Mask. This is the Honey and Chia. First time using this, first time trying it out. I keep forgetting to tell you how the stuff smells, but you guys may know. This smells like honey. It has a sweet smell to it. I like it. It is gone. I actually enjoyed this. I was shocked. I got it from Sally's, I think, on sale, and I was like, let me just try Sauce Beauty, and I really enjoyed it. It felt good going on. It felt good being rinsed out. It smelled good. My hair felt ready to be styled. It did what it was supposed to do. I would repurchase. And I definitely want to try some other deep conditioners, so I need to look to see what other ones that they have. But yes, I would repurchase this, especially for the price. I think it was only like maybe $7 or something like that, I think, for 10.5 ounces. So it wasn't really expensive. Of course, I got it on sale because I had never tried it before and I wanted to try it, and I'm glad I did. I liked it. Have you guys used Sauce Beauty deep conditioners? Let me know. Let us know in the comment section. We all want to learn from you. Let us know what you think about it, and if they have any other ones that we need to try, let us know. Next thing I used up was the Curly Bell Gel Coconut Styling Gel. You guys know I just did a review on that. I'll link it here. It's an okay gel. It's a very soft toad. You can find it for $5 if you want to try it. I'd say pick it up and give it a try when they're having their $5 sale. I don't think that I would repurchase it. I just have other gels I like better. Next thing I used up was the Nature's Little Secret Lemon and Rosemary Clarifying Shampoo. I love this clarifying shampoo. I use it a lot. This is like my #1 clarifying shampoo, so that's why you'll see it in my empties more than any other clarifying shampoo. But Nature's Little Secret, love it, love it, love it. Remember, I have a discount code, so go down in that description box if you're interested. It smells good, it feels good. It has a nozzle you can get right to your scalp. It lathers well, and you can shampoo with it twice if you want to, and it won't strip your hair. So I love that about it. Next thing I used up was the Trelux Soothe and Restore Ultra Moisturizing Deep Conditioner. Looks like this. This is one of those deep conditioners that feels more whipped, doesn't have a whole lot of emollients and things like that in it that you can feel going onto your hair. It goes on more foamy like sometimes. Once it's in your hair, it feels like a little bit more foamy like. But it's still a good deep conditioner. I feel like it does moisturize and hydrate the hair. This is more of a hydrating. It says moisture, anti-breakage, and detangling. You definitely can detangle with this because it softens your hair and makes it easy to detangle with. But I feel like I get a little bit more hydration from this than I do moisture. But it's good and I like it. As far as repurchasing it, I don't know. I think it's good enough to repurchase, but I have some other deep conditioners that I like better that are less expensive. So I think I would repurchase those first. Next thing that we used up, or my husband used up, was the Suave Essentials Tropical Coconut Nourishing Shampoo. I buy this for him. He likes it. I will use this when I want to use a sulfate shampoo to get anything off. Say I don't have a clarifier, or maybe I feel like I need to clarify once I get in the shower, but I didn't take one with me. And this is always in the shower because this is what he uses every day. So I definitely would use this to cleanse my hair if need be. It does have a nice lather to it. It's cheap. You can get it for maybe $2 or something like that. It's 22.5 ounces. And yeah, so I will continue to repurchase this for him. Next thing I used up was the Nature's Little Secret Avocado Moisture Cream. You guys know that I love this. I use this as a leave-in. I also use it as a moisturizer. I think it's really good. It's very moisturizing. It pairs well with a lot of things as well. So it's for all hair types. It has avocado oil and butter in it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I would repurchase. If you haven't tried Nature's Little Secret, you need to try it. Next thing I used up was the Curl Origin Marula and Quinoa Moisture Mania Hair Mask for rich moisture. This has marula, beet sugar in it, and quinoa milk. Smells pleasant. I like this. I think this is the deep conditioner that I used when I did the collaboration with June. From June and Clyde, and I was on the fence about it in that video. I said that I think it had a lot of work to do is what I said, and so it did what it was supposed to do, but I felt like it wasn't as good as some of the other Curl Origin deep conditioners. So I since used it after that, and I really ended up liking it. I think that it's a good one. It is 90% more moisture is what it says on the thing. And so I would repurchase this. I would repurchase this. I liked it. And last but not least, I used up the Honey and Hibiscus Curl Enhancing Gelée Curl Definition. Guys, I like this. I like it with the mousse to this line. I got a really good wash and go using this and the mousse. I'll link it here too if you haven't seen it. And I like it. I feel like I got good definition. I got longevity. I got shine. It smells good. I enjoyed it. So I definitely would repurchase this if for nothing else but to do that mousse and gel combo again. I want to think that I may have used this without the mousse before. I just can't remember, guys. I do so many videos that I can't always remember. But I think I have. If I have, I'll link it there as well. But if I haven't, I definitely want to try this on its own without the mousse, or maybe for a twist out or something like that, because it's a gel, but it's a lighter, if y'all can see. It's very much a gel consistency, but to me it does have moisture in it, so I feel like you probably could use this for a twist out and get a pretty good twist out with it. That's what I'm thinking, but not everybody likes to use gels for twist outs. I don't mind using a gel for a twist out. I've done it before and didn't have a problem with it, so we'll see. But I definitely like this, and I definitely would repurchase. Guys, I think that is it for the hair products. So now we're going to go get into some body care. Okay guys, so the first thing I used up in body care was the Dove Rebalancing Peach and Rice Milk Body Wash. Love this. It smells really good. It lathers well. It is softening on the skin and everything. So you guys know I love Dove. Dove can't hardly go wrong with body washes. There may be one or two that I haven't cared for or whatever, but for the most part, I like them and I would repurchase this one. White Peach and Rice Milk. Next thing I used up was the TheraBreath Dentist Formulated Fresh Breath Oral Rinse. Like this. This one was the second one that I tried. I think I tried another one with a different color top on it of the very first one. I think it was a yellow top. I'm not sure. Liked it. Then someone said I needed to try this one. And so I tried this one. I like this one as well. This one has more of a minty taste to it as opposed to the other one. But I like it. I would repurchase. Here's another one. It came in a double set, so I've used them both up. Oh shoot, this should have been in the hair thing. This is the Suave Almond and Shea Butter moisturizing conditioner. My husband used this up, so he likes this brand too. The Suave Almond and Shea Butter shampoo and conditioner. These I don't use. They do have silicones in them, but he likes it. So I will continue to purchase this for him. So this should have been in the hair stuff. Okay. The other body wash we used up was the Dial Exfoliate and Restore Cocoa Butter and Orange Extract Body Wash. Smells good. Smells like oranges, a little citrusy or whatever. This one was nice. It lathers well too. My husband is the one who mostly used this, but I did try it. I did like it. I would repurchase it, because they're pretty inexpensive. So, and he goes through a lot of body wash. I'll be like, he'll go through like 3, and I'm still working on my first one. And it's weird. It's like, how do you go through so much body wash? I don't get it. But anyway, so he'll get the inexpensive one so I can buy multiple of them, you know. But next thing I used up was the Osea Adira Algae Body Oil. Guys, did I talk about this? Okay, so this body oil is kind of like a green color. I don't know if you can see it or not. It does have very much of an earthy algae smell to it. It was okay. It wasn't bad. It was okay. People talked it up. I wanted to get it to see if it was worth the money for it. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say you can get another body oil to do the same thing for less. But if you are into more expensive, you know, oils and things like that, and you want to try it, you can. I think that it goes on okay. It's thicker than some other body oils in my opinion, but it's not real greasy, so you don't have to worry about that. It will sink into the skin and things like that, but it doesn't have it has a very earthy scent, so you're going to have to get used to that. When I repurchase it, no. The bottle is cute and everything, but I'll go ahead and use some other body oils that work just as well to me. But that's me. That's me, guys. So, yes, I wouldn't repurchase this. Not bad, just expensive. Next thing we used up, or my husband used up, was the Method Body Wash with cucumber, seaweed, and green tea. It's the Daily Zen one. It smells very cucumbery, so it smells clean and kind of fresh. And he didn't say he didn't like it, or he did. He didn't say one way or the other, so I'm going to say I would repurchase it again. The only time I wouldn't is if he's like, I don't care for this, don't get this no more, which he will say. He didn't say that about this, so I definitely would repurchase this again. Method. Next thing I used up was this Kapari Coconut Hydrating Body Wash with coconut water, aloe, and sea kelp. I got this in a set that came with a body lotion, and this body wash actually was pretty good, and it smells really good. Coconut water and aloe and sea kelp. It was pretty good. The top will no longer shut, and so the packaging I don't really care for. So for that reason alone, I probably wouldn't purchase this. But also, I feel like I have other body washes I like just as much, and I don't care for the lotion, the Capari lotion as well. It's very, or the body cream, it's very thick and hard to spread. It's one of those ones that is hard to spread and it just turns white on your skin. So that's why you don't see it. I'm still trying to use it up. It's taking forever to get it used up. But the body wash, if I found it on sale, I might repurchase it again. But if not, I'll do something else. It's not something I'll go looking for. I'll put it that way. Next thing I used up was the Sensodyne Pro Enamel toothpaste. You guys know that I like it, especially for sensitive teeth. If you have sensitive teeth, if you have receding gum lines, if you anything like that, that's really good to help with that if need be. I used to have sensitivity on one side, and my dentist told me to start using that. I don't have the sensitivity anymore, but I continue to use that along with other toothpaste. So I keep that in the rotation just to keep that sensitivity at bay. Next thing I used up was the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. Talked about this. I like this, guys. However, I'm starting to like some other facial washes better. And because this has the rose in it, I don't use like the toner anymore or the moisturizer and stuff. So when I find something I kind of want to use a set, that's just me. I don't have to, but I would like to find a set where I like everything. And for that reason, because I don't like those, it kind of burns my skin every once in a while, I probably won't pick this up anymore. This one works pretty good, but every blue moon, I'll feel a tingle with this as well. And I don't know why that happens every once in a while, but for that reason I probably wouldn't repurchase this. But it is a good one. It is gentle. It does remove the makeup and stuff like that. So if you're looking for one and you don't have any issues with rose, then it may work for you. But I think it's something about the rose in this that irritates my skin every once in a while. So yeah, won't repurchase it. I think I have one more that I need to use up. I think it's brand new, so I'll either use it up or I'll either get rid of it, give it away or something. Next thing I used up was the NYX Dewy Finish facial spray or setting spray. NYX, NYX, I don't know how you pronounce it. This was pretty good. It does give it like a dewy finish to the skin. However, I don't know that I will buy it again because there are other setting sprays that I like just as well that are affordable too. And then I have other ones that's a little bit higher, like the Fenty one that I really like as well. So yeah, I don't know that I will repurchase this, but if you're looking for one and you want an affordable one, you might try it and see how it works. I don't wear a whole lot of makeup though, so I can't say how this is gonna work if you wear a lot of makeup and a lot of different layers. So for me, that sets me enough, but I don't wear a whole lot of different layers. Next thing I used up was the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream. Remember, I just talked about that. I did get through it. Would not repurchase it because, again, the rose every blue moon would just like irritate my skin. It made it feel like it was burning a little bit. So I don't want to take any chances, so I wouldn't repurchase that. But it's nice and thick, and it goes on, and it does moisturize. So if you're looking for a thicker face cream, that might be one that you might want to try. Next thing I used up was the Sweet Coconut and Almond Whipped Body Cream from Rosanna Naturals. Talked about that. I got it in a sample size. This is really good. Smells good. It will go with your almond scents. It will go with any coconut scents that you have. So it will be really good for layering. And I think I had a combo I was layering this with. I'll think of it, and maybe I'll come up with a layering combo for fragrances and creams and stuff. We'll see. We'll see. But I definitely would repurchase this cream. To me, it is moisturizing, but not as moisturizing as some other body creams that I have. But I would purchase it again for the scent. the scent is good and it lasts. And so if you're layering it with something like a fragrance or something, you'll get longevity from it. So that's why I would repurchase it. So yeah, try out Rosanna Naturals. Next thing, this isn't used up, but I put it in here because I'm going to get rid of it. This is the Tree Hut Sugar Lips. It's a sugar scrub. I don't care for it that much. It just, So getting rid of it. I wouldn't repurchase it. And then last but not least, I got these samples, Youth to the People body cleanser and the body cream. And again, this was kind of a earthy type smell, but it definitely lathered well. And if you can get past the smell, it doesn't stink. It's just earthy. It's not one of those gourmand scents or rose or flower scents or whatever. It's just a regular earthy scent. So if you can get past that, you might try it, especially if you don't mind paying the price. It's a little pricey, but it does have niacinamide in it and everything. And then I topped it with the body butter, which again has that same earthy type scent, and it worked okay. It seemed like it was moisturizing. However, these are samples, so I only got one use out of these. So I'm going on one use, okay? I'm going on one use. I don't know, so I could tell you just what I felt that day. I don't know that if I had bigger jars, if I kept using it, if I would feel the same. But right now I feel like they're good. Do I feel like they're worth the money? I wouldn't repurchase these. I wouldn't purchase them full price. I just wouldn't. I don't care for the smell that much. I don't feel like they performed over and above some of my other body washes and body creams, you know, that are less expensive. So I still would go toward that, but they're not bad. They're just, to me, not worth the price. So I said that was last, but it's not here. The last but not least is the Dial Refresh and Renew Antibacterial Bar Soap in the Spring Water scent. This was an 8 count. I used these up. I would repurchase. I think it's good to have an antibacterial soap on hand. A lot of times if you're going to have some type of surgery or whatever, the doctors will say to cleanse with an antibacterial soap, you know, before surgery. And then it's just good to have on hand to cleanse your body before you go in with your body washes and stuff like that. So I happen to pick up the Dial. I do use Dove. I do use Coarse. I use different types of soaps, but I will put Dial in their rotation as well, just to make sure everything, the bacteria is at bay. Okay, so yes, would repurchase this as well. All right guys, so that is it for the body care. All right guys, I'm gonna pull out of this bag and let you know what household products we used up. Used up the Arm & Hammer Clean Sensations in Wash Scent Boosters. This is the Clean Metal scent. It's kind of strong to me, but if you guys like Gain, you might like this one. Gain is a little much for me, so I don't use Gain, but this one is kind of strong in that sense to me. So would I repurchase? Maybe, but I will purchase one of the other scents first. But I don't mind Arm & Hammer scents. I think that they scent the clothes well. And they're less expensive. So there you go. I mean, they don't come in as many scents as like Downy or let me see, I think there's like Snuggle. There's other scent boosters, but they're a lot more expensive than these. So I can get sometimes 2 of these for the price of 1 of those, or sometimes even more if these are on sale and they're bigger. So yeah, I would repurchase. Here's another one. This one is in the Purifying Water scent. This one smells nice. I can take this scent, Purifying Water. So yeah, like I said, these are 24 ounces, and I usually pack, well, before prices went up, I was paying like $5 for 20 something ounces. Now I think these are more like $7 or $8, something like that. But Downy and stuff is more expensive than that, I believe. At least they used to be. So yeah, I would repurchase. The next thing I used up was the True Goodness Vanilla Real Dairy Coffee Creamer. I tried the True Goodness. I'm trying to get a little bit healthier creamers. This one has non-fat milk, heavy cream, cane sugar, and natural flavors in it. I thought it was pretty good. It is, like I said, the vanilla flavor, and it's pretty reasonably priced, so I definitely would repurchase this. Next thing we used up was the Coffee Mate Cafe Mocha. Wanted to try this, so it's the small size, and it was good. It was okay if you want that mocha taste every once in a while. Sometimes when we go to Starbucks, my husband will get the mocha latte, so that's what made me purchase this for him. So if he just wanted to have a taste for a mocha latte without going to Starbucks, now I know it ain't exactly the same, but you know what I mean, he can have that. And we liked it. I don't know that I will repurchase it anytime soon. Like I said, we only go to Starbucks every once in a while. It was like a treat, so it's not something that I would purchase all the time. We probably just stick with our regular French vanilla or something like that, sweet cream or something. Next, I used up 2 vanilla honey dial hand washes. Talked about this before. The hand washes just aren't what they used to be, in my opinion, but I like the scent of this vanilla and honey. And with that being said, I probably would repurchase them. What I have found is that if you put it in your hands first and just rub your hands together and kind of get it to get thick and emulsify, and then put it under the water, it lathers a little bit better and makes your hands feel a little bit cleaner to me. So that's what I started doing. But if you wet your hands first then do it, it just seemed like it takes forever to suds. I don't know, that's just me. I asked y'all before if that you've noticed that, and some people were like, no, I haven't noticed that. And I'm thinking, well, maybe it's just me, I don't know. But anyway, these wash away bacteria as well. So anyway, so like I said, I will repurchase. You gotta have hand soaps, right? You gotta purchase something. So yeah, I also picked up the soft soap antibacterial white tea and berry scent hand soap. This is a little bit bigger size. This is 11.25 size. Sometimes I can get these for a pretty reasonable price, so I would repurchase. Next thing I used up was the Boulder King and avocado oil, sea salt, and cracked pepper chips. I think I talked about this in my last empties. We used up another one. This is really good. This is really good. So if you like pepper and sea salt, you might try these and you might like them. They come in small bags now, and this bag is only 5.25 ounces, so it's smaller than your 7 or 8 ounce bags. But they're pretty good when you just want something a little bit different. Next, I used up the True Goodness Organic Extra Virgin Olive Oil. I would repurchase, guys, I already have. Not necessarily this brand. I would repurchase extra virgin olive oil. I don't care what brand it is. I don't really have a favorite brand. I try to get the one that I can get the most for the least amount of money. So whichever one is on sale, that's the one that I try to get, because I have to have my olive oil, right? Next, we used up the Natural Bliss Real Milk and Creamer. This is another one that has pretty good ingredients in it. It just has the skim milk, cream, sugar, and natural flavors in it. This is another one that I would repurchase. Again, this one is in the vanilla. I wish they had French vanilla, but they don't. These two only have vanilla, which is fine. So I would repurchase this one. This one is a little bit more expensive. This one is going to be somewhere around the same price as like the Chobani and stuff like that. But I'd repurchase it, especially if I can find it on sale. Next creamer we used up was the True Goodness Salted Caramel. I think, have I talked about this one before? Or maybe I tried the salted caramel and something else. Anyway, it was okay. It wasn't bad. It was okay. If you want a different flavor, they do have it. Still pretty good ingredients. Probably wouldn't repurchase it. I wanted to try it. It was good. It wasn't like wow, where I probably would just go ahead and get the vanilla. That's just me. Next, I used up another Dawn Ultra dishwashing detergent. I like this one. that foamy one, whatever everybody using, just get this one. It sits up like this. You can get everything out and you don't have to worry about wasting it. It doesn't come out like I'm rubbing this. It's not coming out. So I like that. I would repurchase, especially if I can find it on sale. Also used up the Holy Guacamole Chunky Minis. I think I showed this in one of my vlogs. I'm not sure if that vlog is out yet or not, but I talked about this in the vlog. So a lot of people are doing avocado toast. Avocados go bad quickly, so if you don't use them fast enough, they will go bad on you. So I thought about maybe I'll just get guacamole and put that on my toast, like avocado toast. And they come in little containers, so they're going to stay fresh longer, and the container is enough for you to put on 2 pieces of toast, which is great. So I started just using this for my avocado toast, and then I'll put a fried egg on top of it. May give me a little hot sauce on top of that and eat it. It's good. So if you guys like avocado toast, but you make it that much because of the avocados going bad on you or whatever, you might try the guacamole minis. Now, like I said, I just got Holy Guacamole, the chunky. They have different type guacamoles. Get whatever one in your store that you want, I guess. But yeah, that's what I've been using them for. And I definitely will, and with chips too, but I definitely will repurchase. I already have multiple times. Almost done, guys. Also used up another garlic powder. You guys know I keep garlic powder in the house. Not garlic salt, garlic powder. There's no salt in this. We use enough salt. We have enough salt in our foods and sauces and stuff like that. So I always get garlic powder. And then if I need to add a little bit more salt, then I will add, seasoned salt or regular salt on my own. But I don't want garlic salt, seasoning salt, onion salt. I don't want all the seasonings with salt in it, so I get onion powder, garlic powder. You see, yeah, I would repurchase. Next, we used up the Frank's Red Hot Sweet Chili sauce. I like this. I'm not opposed to other brands of sweet chili sauce. I've had other brands as well. This is just the one that I used up recently. This probably was on sale, so why I bought it. I think it's good. But when we have like Chinese, like fried rice and stuff like that, sometimes I like to put this on the side and just kind of give it a different flavor, just kind of ump up the flavor of fried rice or wontons or whatever you're eating. So I like to keep this on hand. So yes, I use this up, and we already have another one. Love it. Also used up the Panera Bread vinaigrette and marinade Greek dressing. Guys, I happened to see this when I was shopping, and I like Panera Bread's Greek salads. I don't get them very much anymore, just because they went down on the size and went up on the price. It's like, Panera, y'all need to do better. Those little bitty salads don't really fill you up, and they don't hardly have any lettuce. Anyway, let me get off of that. But I like the dressing. So when I saw this in the store, I said, let me pick this up and see if I like it. And so I did like it. It's going to be a little bit more expensive than your regular Kraft and stuff like that, because you're paying for the name, but it was good. So if you like Panera Bread's Greek salads and you like that Greek dressing, then they do sell it in the store, so you might pick it up. It was good. I would repurchase it, just to have something different, in the house. And last but not least, I used up the Lari seasoned pepper. I like seasoned pepper because it has red pepper, green pepper, black peppers in here. Let me see, spices. It includes black pepper, paprika, red bell pepper, and sugar. A little bit of sugar in here. So I'm not saying it's all that good for you, but I like it. It gives just a little bit different taste than just regular black pepper, because it has the red pepper and all that in it. So it can, if you use too much of this, it can have a little kick to it. Anyway, it's good. I like it. And I'm out of it, so I probably would repurchase. I haven't repurchased yet because I have enough seasonings and spices, but if I see this on sale, I might pick it up again. Yeah. Okay, guys, that is it for my empties, for my hair products, my body products, and then my household or kitchen type items. So I told you I went through quite a bit of stuff. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comment section below What are some of the things that you have used up? What are some of the things that I mentioned in this empties that you make, you know, been eyeing and give a try? And yeah, just share with us your thoughts on the video down below in the comment section. I want to hear from you. And guys, that's it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.